Yes, I'm streaming by the looks of it.
Hmm?
Let's see. Basically, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna stream all the way through the next time. It lags, and then we'll just see if it lags in the video. I mean, the thing is that the lag happens at kind of like random intervals. How are we gonna make it lag? We can't make it lag the way it lags. You gotta let it lag the way it lags. Must be 32 or fewer in length. My name. How can they say that my name must be 32 letters or less? That's not even. There is names that is longer than that. What if I wanted to make my name Ben Affleck Fan 2019? Ben Affleck Doll Fan 2019. Them. Yes,
Yes.
I have the best name.
Good. Agnostic.
Forgive me.
You say like so like if you get like times when women are on the rag, you get times when people are like on the lag. If you hear somebody raging, somebody might be on the
Yeah.
rag because they're lagging a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
But somebody might also be on the nag. I think we should make these definitions, because modern language should allow
Is evolving.
for these distinguishing factors.
Yeah, I agree.
Why'd you let them go, Mr. Leahy? Because they're my little shit puppets, Randy, performing in our shit play. I don't understand, sir. You will, Rand. You will.
Did that work? So did Trailer Park Boys play for you guys or no?
Yeah, man.
Oh, all right, just checking.
Yeah, that works. Pretty cool.
There are no good soundboards. It's really hard to find anything that's in Conte.
It's all good, man.
I said it before and I'll say it again. When you plant shit seeds, you get shit weeds. All right, Randy?
Yeah, Boogie, what would someone think of Leahy if they had never seen the show? Like, would he be funny?
Ooh.
Or would you just be like completely off put by like what the fuck is this guy talking about?
Oh man, nah, a lot of people know Leahy, man.
I mean, a lot do, but like my dad doesn't. I bet my dad could crack the fuck up watching that guy for a couple episodes, actually. But his generation would never see Trailer Park Boys.
I don't know, maybe. Why you don't load?
So let's get done this afternoon.
I'm just working on homepage, cover page.
I mean, we could do something, right? Like I'd like to make music with you guys, and if it was a little more convenient, like I'd love to. Like I'll like if I'd probably have to hear some tracks and get into the flow, but I'm sure I would start to play also.
Well, you should give it a go, man.
Using what though? I mean, like I'd want something that was compatible, you know. So like we could make tracks and then we mix them with each other and shit, and try to. That could be fun. Like here's a bunch of sounds. Like try to like remix this shit and make a song by the end of the round. You got 10 minutes. All I have is GarageBand. I don't think that. What would I export if I made like a little track? What would I export it at as to make you guys like if you guys are like, oh, I'll add that. Like what format should it be in? Like a loop, right? That's a loop, like a little segment that.
You could send a bunch of stuff, like.
I mean, what would you call this? Like an actual, like a little piece. Like you make one thing intended to be like mixed, but it's just one instrument and one series of notes. Is that a loop? Is that a track? What do you call that? The smallest bit of a song that contains.
You call it a
sample.
Gonna come for you a bit.
Like just a recognizable. Now I'm recognizable. Like just like a snare drum, like a certain little beat to it. You like when you say 8-track, that snare drum. One of those tracks would be that snare drum, but it would really be the whole song worth of the snare drum. What's like the minimum repeatable like segment?
The minimum repeatable segment.
Jesus Christ! First, I just yelled into TeamSpeak in total silence. Hello, Vietnam. That was weird. I thought he was in here for a second.
If you 4 beats, if it's not very annoying, can be repeated.
I mean, if you're on your synthesizer and you're like na 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 na,
like that's 2 beats. The actual loop that they used was 4 beats. They do that like na 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 and that's like the loop. And so like the slight variations within that repetition is like enough to keep most people occupied, especially because it's a type of an instrument that's kind of expected to repeat itself. So like, yeah, but like loops are also like there's a danger within loops. Like if you give somebody like obviously something that repeats that's annoying, then people call it repetitive.
Yeah, but I mean, a huge part of like the thing that's going to make you dance in most songs is going to be a repetitive sequence, right? I mean, it's going to be basically the same in most cases. I'm saying it's usually only a number of notes, right? It's less than 20 notes or something. You know, I just don't know the language of music, I guess. Like if you said, "Tell us what the definition of less," and you can have $1 million, but you'll die if you guess wrong. I wouldn't guess. And I feel like we would have no, like if the three of us were an electronic hip hop band, we'd have no trouble with the words. You know, it would be like, or the beats, but the most powerful thing would be finding a new non-vocal like dance enabling sequence, right? I mean, that's the most catchy thing is that. You guys have like any collections of like your favorite beats that you've made or anything? 'Cause I don't have any yet. I think if you had something, we could. I would turn Bluebot on. You know, if what Bluebot played was like the current state of the basic danceable background track. If you just played that and it kind of stayed that way, even though it would get annoying to us, anyone who would listen to the song we were making, they wouldn't hear it for 100 hours. They'd hear it for 3 minutes and it'd be done. You know, for us, it might be annoying as fuck because we keep listening to it as you know as we try to finish the song. But who gives a fuck about us? I won't bother anymore. If anyone has like a song that they make that comes with a way that I can play with it, I will be happy as fuck. Like I just don't. So you got something?
Sorry, I had to duck for a second.
You got any songs?
Database usage is at unsafe levels. What does that even mean?
If you guys have like one, like if you had to make like one rap mix track, do you guys have a song that you have an instrumental track that you would like default to, like something that's your favorite instrumental of any kind?
There's a lot of like 70s stuff that's easy to loop, and like the hip hop artists use it. Could work maybe.
I think I missed the keyword. What kind of stuff?
70s stuff that's like easy to loop.
Oh.
It makes it sound like that hip hop 90s hip hoppy sound.
What about just like songs that you have in your phone or computer right now that make you move a lot? Do you have stuff like that? Like, is there a song you have that just still always makes you move? Anything to catch you to share that's good?
No, it's usually just new stuff that does.
If you hear like a new song and you love it, will you play it out like ridiculously the way I do?
I usually add it to my set, my DJ set when I find something good.
I mean, I think Tidal just offered like a more expensive subscription where you can get like the master tracks, but I still think that they're not selling it, but it's so that it's remix friendly at all, from what I can tell. It's just you get a better quality track, but you don't get like respect. You don't get respect from Tidal and have access to the underlying tracks to fuck with, right? Like I think that's still not even out there. You mentioned something though, right, about being able to do that nearly at the consumer level, some program.
They call it STEMS. STEMS.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. STEMS. I never even looked at them. Okay, 4 musical elements. That's definitely at least a start. Let's say drums, bass line, melody, and vocal. All right. To freely interact with the track's different musical.
Yes. Hi.
Could you come to producers for a second?
So I come to what?
What producers? The chat? I'm just checking my log, and
yeah, I'm getting 2 databases at unsafe levels. That one. I'm taking it out.
Sweet. Thank you. I don't know.
Did a bunch of people suddenly use Freedom First?
I don't know, maybe. Don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay. Main state dB max size MB. So I think I can fix it.
Okay, sweet. Nice.
But we're all gonna have to update it.
That's cool.
Let's see if I can get it to run.
Oh, it could be
Okay, they say it has to be less than your machine's memory. Okay. Looks like I've got Deconnect to run. But I don't understand how we got to that level. The history cannot be a gig. It cannot be a gig. The state. The current state. Oh, but I'm getting... Okay, so what did you want to tell me?
Pardon?
What did you want to tell me about the log? Is it back in normal? Because I got
Let me
blocks,
check.
I got blocks from you. I got blocks from Cheeseburger. I got signing as code.
Let me check.
But I'm only now getting like the four of us. What about Steam.host?
Okay, so one of them is reconnect. I'm doing a claim rewards.
I don't think it can right now. There's not enough
really?
sensors. I'm getting blocks from you.
Nice. That's good. So going back to music, while we're doing a little debug. Sorry, it's delaying the music time. Sorry. Oh, but yeah, when this is out of the way, which is going to be soon. It's not a big issue. Yeah. Were we in the forest?
Hey. But it's funny, like, how there's no lags whenever I'm streaming. Like, all this time I've been streaming, it's been no lags, 26 minutes.